Well, this is a long lead time program, as you would expect. So in our current plan, we are not devoting a sizable amount of money because we still need to see the final pieces of the legislation in place, and we will continue to prepare ourselves for the time when this will be a reality, which I do expect to be in the late part of 2014 and 2015 for the development of a new plant. The overall program that we have, though, is for about 50% of the general plan of the Italian Republic that says they want to cover about 25% of the future generation needs using nuclear. And for that half of this program, we are earmarking an overall budget to be spent in the next 15, 20 years of 16 to 18 billion euros. This will be funded by the companies, by the operators, and possibly using project finance. The only consideration that has to be given to this initial approach would be for the availability of long-term contracts, which will be the one that will make it possible for the project financiers to support the development of this project. And I know that there are discussions for enacting long-term contracts available for big end users and single buyers, for instance. With that in mind, of course, this is a project that can be financed as any other project, and I know for sure that this is a strong pillar of the future evolution of the energy sector in this country as steered by the current government. Well, of course, we need to have guarantees in the legislation that once this program is started, cannot be stopped by a change of government. Otherwise, this will be a total futile effort. This kind of project, obviously, it's, as I said to everybody, this is not just a single operator project, it's a country project, and it has to be fully subscribed by all political parties and possibly well explained to the local communities. It's a matter of good communication, going down to facts, scientific evidence of the 500 nuclear plants which are in the world up and running happily to the advantage of the local communities, and being able to communicate the scientific evidence without ideology, without prejudgment by anybody to the local communities. We have good examples already in this place. Today, you could see 15% of our energy in Italy being imported from nuclear plants residing in France and Switzerland and Slovenia. It doesn't make any sense to continue to imagine that they are less intelligent than we are by prohibiting the nuclear plants in this country. Nuclear plants are up and running in many different places. In the G8 group of countries, we are the only one with no access to nuclear. And all the nuclear plants have been running happily for 14,000 years cumulative without any accident. These are the kind of message we have to pass through the population, and then we also support this kind of communication with the advantage of providing additional benefits to the communities in terms of jobs creation, in terms of developing their economies, in terms of providing subsidies and discounts for the, let me say, the troubles they might be seeing in the erection of the plant for the 5 years. We're speaking about 10,000 jobs being created for a single plant on a temporary basis, and 1,200 on a continuous basis. We are speaking about a possible discount on the energy, and all of this with the absolute certainty of the safety for the local community, as 500 plants in the world are indicating today. I'm not really not concerned. I mean, I obviously have to consider that EPR being built in Olkiluoto in Finland and the one we are building in Flamanville, they tend to be first of a kind, and therefore we're making experience out of this. We have trained engineering capabilities that we are obviously testing at this very moment to complete those investments in the right approach. And I'm confident that by the time we will be in a position to replicate that technology into our Italian program, the experience will be there to make it possible in 5 years erection, as we do expect. The cost will be in the region of 4 to 4.5 billion euros for a single unit, but I'd like to remind you that we're speaking about a size of nuclear plant of 1,600 megawatt and above. So we're not talking about similar size of the competing technologies, which we do believe are very good, and we continue to also look at those for other countries, as we are indeed in Slovak Republic or in Spain. But in Italy, because of the size and because of the additional feature in terms of performance and in terms of safety and security, that this newly developed technology is proven to be offering to us, I definitely consider to be the best suited technology for the time being for our program. And together with our friends in EDF, we'll be pursuing this avenue with strong determination.